All right guys, Jay with CrossFit Sickness, and we're coming to you with workout number 3 of the spring fling. This one's going to be running through a chipper. All right, so for this one, we're going to kind of reorganize the whole gym. We're going to have a little running involved in this one. We got our lane set up. Our athletes will start at the head of their lane here. On 3, 2, 1, go. They're going to start out on a 200-meter run, take off and go. Go. Out the door they go. They're going to run all the way around the building. And as soon as they come back into the building, they're going to run back into their designated lane and begin the first station, which is going to be wall balls. All right, she's going to pick up the wall ball. We have no set rep scheme or anything like that. We're going to split these reps any way we want to, but we got 60 wall balls. So when she gets tired, she wants to switch out, she can just switch out with her partner. We'll talk about switching mechanics here in the standards brief on YouTube. But basically, you get done with those wall balls, 60 reps. Then we're back out the door again, through the lane, run out the door, back in. We'll start 50 toes to bar. Back out the door, come back in, 50 gymnastics pulling. It could be chest to bar pull-ups for RX, pull-ups for intermediate, or pull-ups or ring rows for our scale teams. And then back out the door. Then we have 30. We're going to do synchronized dumbbell snatches. Let's go ahead and demo those real quick, guys. So basically, each partner will have a dumbbell, and the standard is going to be the rep. Go ahead and block one out. We'll basically have to be synchronized overhead each rep. We'll switch hands on coming back down. Moving from there, we do 30 of those. Come back in from the run. We're going to do 20 devil's press. We'll have both dumbbells here, so you're going to have to use 2 dumbbells. Go ahead and do a devil's press there for me, Gus, and getting that ball, our dumbbells completely locked out overhead. One more 200-meter run. Come back in. Elliot's going to demo a wall walk for us. Back here to the wall, we have 10 wall walks. She's going to start fully laying down on the ground, pop up, all the way up, and I'll have some pretty tape lines for us by the time we get this all the way up, and then come back down, and the rep is finished when she's on the ground. Once we finish that 10th wall walk, the time is complete. That will be your score for the workout. May the best team win. All right, in regards to standards on the running through a chipper workout, we're going to start out with the wall balls. All right, so we're all going to be using these metal targets here. And if you notice, these guys, they have 2 silver bolts. The guys will be throwing to the higher target that's 10 feet. I must be able to see the bolt beneath the ball for that rep to count. So he's going to go into a full squat, hip crease below parallel. Go ahead and then toss the ball up. I can see the silver bolt underneath the ball. Give me about 3 reps there. All right, that would be a no rep. That's a good rep. So on and so forth. As long as I can see that silver bolt and he's going fully below parallel on the squat, that's going to be a good rep. 60 of those. Elliot is going to demo our toes to bar. Basically, the standard of the movement is you're going to jump up. Both toes must touch in between the hands simultaneously. And a lesser known standard for the toes to bar is my heels must pass beyond the vertical plane on the way down here. All right, so she keeps those legs out in front of her and just try to muscle those, and those heels don't pass beyond the vertical plane. That will be a no rep. All right, chest to bar. We got basically 3 different variations here. We're going to do the chest to bar pull up here. Chest clearly touches the bar somewhere below the collarbone. Just go ahead and just knock out a couple kipping. All right, so we can see the chest is clearly touching the bar. Arms fully extended at the bottom of each rep. We're good to go. If we're doing just normal chin over bar pull-ups, that will be for an intermediate division and also the men in the scale division. We're going to jump up there. Chin is just clearly over the bar. Again, arms are fully extended at the bottom of each rep. And then if we go into the ring rows, I will adjust these ring rows to about 40 inches from the ground. And we're going to go ahead and stand here. Our heel is going to be clearly over the tape line here on the other side. That will be the standard of the movement. And then basically full range of motion, no kipping, body remains generally straight, pulling up. When I'm looking through, I can see basically his chest is even with the rings there, all right? So moving from there into the dumbbell snatches. We'll have Elliot demo these guys. Both heads of the dumbbell must start on the ground at each rep, all right? So she's gonna do 1 dumbbell. We're gonna fully extend overhead. Here, she can switch anywhere from the top all the way down to the ground. I don't care where she switches, But when the dumbbell is at the bottom, both heads of the dumbbell touch. Do a couple reps and then do one with only one dumbbell head touching on this one. That would be a no rep because only one head of the dumbbell touched on the ground, all right? Devil's press, I'll have her demos those as well. Basically a little bit more forgiving standard wise. We're basically doing a burpee in between the dumbbells. Go ahead and hands on the dumbbells. Chest on the ground there, up, slinging the dumbbells up overhead, fully extended. We're good with this, all right? So this is gonna be your standard for your devil's press, and then we're coming over here to the wall, talk about the wall walk. So I'll talk extensively about this one, Gus. The rep begins and ends with the athlete fully on the ground. For the men, the gentlemen, you're gonna lay down fully. One portion of the hand must be touching the 60-inch line. For the ladies, one portion of the hand must be touching the 55-inch line. So he's gonna come up, get both feet on the wall before he moves his hands. Now he may move his hands all the way back to the 10-inch line, back, and then back down, lay down fully. That's a good rep, all right? For our scaled standard, we're going to use these 40-inch lines here, same exact standard. No, you're just gonna start there. You're just gonna get your hands across this line. So he's gonna push up, get both feet on the wall, move the hands across the line, move the hands back while both feet are on the wall, and then lay down fully. That will be your standard for the scaled wall walks, all right? So I think that covers all those movements, right? The run, I will go ahead and say is going to be just a tad short of 200 meters. We'll do a little aerial view of you seeing that, but it's going to be it's going to be a great workout, all right? So that is the standards video for your running through a chipper workout 3 of the spring fling.